Leitlun hun kepisin irak clear tu du don min nulepa ulen apol nan zaten tong hun hardaminan umding karuasan ka YouTube channel sin chibai kalau buk kalau mu kasi tuituma mitam pin in request mi le tu fang kan leitlu ni alar big a hot big kan tile swal loadingi US in rang pi White House Oval Office a Ukraine President Zelensky le US President Donald Trump te pani US President hi Vice President thonan si an pani rin Zelensky an bori thukaman elok nak thu kha kan chin tongin karun let dingi runti suwa katum himikan video achem tiang in rakhir dinga kalau som si hi Zelensky le Donald Trump Oval Office an tonok nak hi chanher minute somli le pangasong lai an rei simhan sela athok nak lam a chun jangman hu thiamok launa le thukam elok nak an nei lawi achem zong lama thu elok nak le tongkam sausang an nei chumi sirong athok nak lam chukan zau laudingi Vice President hin thu su nak le thu sim nak anei chui sin thu elok nak hi thok chi mi sironga Vice President JD Vanbz e thu su nak le atong mi sin kan thok dinga si tua kan vun ngai chi mai ding atong mi the khan karun let dinge asinan khat le khat thukaman elok lai an ti buayok lai kha chu kan thei ban chin chin te kha kan vun let dinga si na kan vun ngai chi ding.
For 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words mattered more than the President of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Tui Vice President JD Vanbz is simika karon letting. Kum Liliam nuwa kan USA President chun press conference anei chuna Russia President Putin ni thu arel sezet chudin Putin in Ukraine simi rampi thil tamzet siat swa ti kan mu dainak le than saunak lamjin thabik chu rem khomok nak hi asiding tia kazumasi President Joe Biden ni lamjin kan rak zautika US President ni tongkam pol chu US i changwai nak ain athupi son ti kan hui kan om kan chum na sa si kani America ram tha asinak chu rol rem nak kan hor ronga si chu President Chamin azuam re romi si tin JD Vanbz na simi tuna Zelensky in thuavun sut ve.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So he occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now the President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact
2015.
Zelensky simmi kha hina karun rel taring. Zelensky khan JD Vanbz kha thua sut. Thul kalau sut heading nga mo tia ati Vice President JD Vanbz chun nga to ke sut he ti Zelensky chun okay si le Putinin kan ram Ukraine ram ni swanak lam le Crimea pol chu mun ram kaw zet alua zau ani hin thong ni le hleili sin chui mun ram pol in rak long zau si hi thu hi voi tampi karel re zau Biden sanlaya se Obama sanlai khla se tum ni sung chun tham chan chun Biden chan le tua tham chan ti pola si pathianin President Trump athloswa ke Putin ni ral thona hi achem terding asinan kum thong ni le hleilia khachun zawhanin anrak top terlo kan ram alai alua hlua hlomen kan mi pi tam zeta that chuwek pol nan thei thlu kawati
2015.
2014.
2014 and 2014.
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
that's exactly right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022, yeah, the situation the same.
Zelensky simmi the hlana hidok te kha kavun rel ta dingi thamchun thong ni le hleinga mo ati Zelensky silaw thong ni le hleilia ati thamin o thong ni le hleilia chun president ka siri law hi to ka umri wal law ati Vanbz khalin arak tong ve chu thudi ka si ati chile Zelensky he atong pe
People are been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president, in 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed him with gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
Khami chia khan an elok nak chorong thok mi si Zelensky in jiang tin ha asim ti chu CA nan umlo man sela kum thong ni le hleili sin thong ni le kulhuan ni tianga kan din hun chu dang lam lo mi pi tam to kan thi zau manin an don lo Putin thon bia kok nak kan nei thu khal nan thei ko voi tam pi kan rak be oda ko khal le khat bia kok nak kan nei da Putin thon lungkim tlang nak sain khal kan rak to da chu thong ni le hlei kwa kuma nangma tham thon kan to vek khasi Putin French President Emmanuel Macron le Angela Merkel thon sain kan rak to da koponon loading in kan rak lungkim anza te nan rel Putinin alaw kop non loading in di hai mansela kan lungkim tlang na apa bal kan mi pi that kan thukam vekin akai mi pol thlengok adu lo athun du da lo reng ase chuidin hun asi JD jiang vek rol rem nak so nareli jiang so asante tin Zelensky hin avun suti JD Vanbz kha hi tuma hin apuak koi chi chitin an thu elok na kha saw sang chi mi se Vice President pakhat din huna chun hiti thu suok nak me ni avun puak koi chi mai chu naw hak ate tla bang katire rawi kan vun ngai nikke
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say
JD Vanbz simmi karun rel tading karel mi chu nan rampi Ukraine set ton law nak ding rol rem nak thu karel ti za upat nak thon Mr. President America media poll maya hitivek mo thu kok nak thu Oval Office I kan rel hi za ok law nak na si tin ka thei tak te tia chun tu fanga nan ni Ukraine ra ka pol ral mai kwat dinga asok asawa nan hol minung thazang nan tla samasi chutivek boinak top ter dingin president hin alaw zuam pi hi nalung oi son ding mi si tin avun soni Zelensky khalchu adu ve chelo na avun tong ve
what problems we have?
I have been to
Count one.
chuwek harsatna kan nei thu rel dingin Ukraine hin voikhatte tal naramo ati JD Vanbz hin karada kawati chilai fanga Zelensky chun voikhat rakir salo rasalo ati venin asimbeti hina
seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States?
hina JD Vanbz in asimpe mi chu hi thuan thu pol hi kazawi ka mu hai kau chidin ka fiang mi chu minung na ruai na thu chia ne na du ronga khwaltlon na ka na ruai si Mr. President boinak na nei thule mi people ra ka pa na ruai ti hi na lungkim thailo mu si tia JD Vanbz thu su nak na tua
to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country.
A lot of
Zelensky hin harsanak tampi kan nei kau ti asim zonga khan vun sim thu lo lawin atong rak bo chat saki Vice President JD Vanbz hin chiti sile USA Oval Office rain na harsanak alaw top ter tu ding how to pol na daw kalin na ti za law ti te hi na theyo mo ti khati veten Zelensky khalchun aning deu asiding hina thu su ding tampi ka nei thu su nok atam tu ko aram thok ten kan tan sal ding ati JD Vanbz khalin anga tuk ati nuwa Zelensky in ahun thok
During the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't.
khana khan President Zelensky hin amhai sabika ralbuai laya zau khalin harsana kan nei nanni khal nan nei manse nanni chu tipithuan thum moi tak nan nei tua chun harsa nan tinon lo asinan mailam chana chun harsana nan tongle veding pathianin lo thoswa se ati atong ape hlana khan Donald Trump in arun bo chat saki
Bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering.
Zelensky in pathianin lo thoswa se ti atong re rawlaya Donald Trump in atong ahun bo chat saki nangin chutivek na thailo na thei hrim lo nangin ziang kan tong ding tin in simatul lo buainak dai tar kan zuam ra raw son mi si he ziang kan tong ding ti vekin in sim du la ati
Position to dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what
this.
you're
doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very
you will
good.
Feel
Zelensky in kalau simasilau thusu nak pol kalau let son si ti Donald Trump in avun bot chat lo li ziang ati le chuwek thu pe thei ding an thunei nak kan para na nei lo ho kho ti chulak laya Vanbz khalarak rolove adik chu si na tu are raw mi arakti
influence.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about
From the
it.
very beginning of the war.
Donald Trump in a simpe mi chu mailam chani thil kan ton le ding thua nangin thurel thei din huna na umlo kan ni chu kan nuam zet le son ding asi ati Zelensky in mi ne so nan tong le ding asi tham chun kan ni chu kan nuam zet le ding ni kan chak zet ding phone ati Zelensky khalin karel ngam mi in an lo ne so le ding ati an elovut vau chu si
Not in a good position.
I
You don't
was
have
in
the cards right now. With us, you start having
not playing
cards.
cards.
But right now, you
I'm
don't.
very
Yeah, you're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're gambling
I'm the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War
What do you-
III.
what do you
You're
think about?
gambling with
What do you
World
think
War
about?
III.
an vun elok boy nat sat chen amak na sai Donald Trump chen tu fanga na din huna sezet asi din hun sezeti na siok hite na thayomo himi din huni hin na siango mo si Zelensky in kanral boy na khram thoki sin ati avun tong ding zik zonga kha Donald Trump hin aphi sak ching chingi atong arak khar sak ching ching tu hi din hun tha na lo tu fanga kat na nei lo asinan kan hne na chun kat na nei thoka si ati Zelensky chun kat kalek mi silo thil thupi tu karela si Mr. President ka thungai takin kati tak tak hau kho ati chimia Donald Trump chun tu hi kat na lek ra si si minung thong som teli nunnak thon kat na lek si leitlun ral pi voi thum nak thon kat na lek si leitlun ral pi voi thum nak swak ding in kat na lek si tia Donald Trump chun so zau zawi kan vun ngai pe ding
And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
Zelensky chun khati leitlun ral pi pathum nak kat na lek ra si avun ti laya Zelensky chun jiang thu so mo na rel ra arak ti Donald Trump chun
I'm
That's
with
back
all
to you.
respect to your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said
very
they
respect.
should
Have
have.
you said thank you once?
khana Donald Trump in a simpe mi chu leitlun ral pi pathum nak kat kem na lek ra si na thil tu ra mi hin kan ram pi na ti za lo si kan ram pi US mitam pi in nei ding an ro ban lau khop sumpai kan lau bom zau ati chumilaya Vanbz hi ara rolo la lai kan lung oi ti talin voi khat talte na tong mo ati Zelensky chun tu long sila voi tam pi ka tong si ati ana ason
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today,
have you said thank
even
you?
today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
chumia Vanbz chun tu long sila voi tam pi ka simati nuwa Vanbz chun silawe tui kan tonok tuma hinte na simmo nikum thong ni le hluan li October ra khan Pennsylvania na fe in daw kal dingen opposition party poll campaign naka na tua sakda si ati Zelensky chun asilaw katua lawati Vanbz hin na simpe US para le na rampi laurundu tu president para lungoy nak tongkam na hlan mo tia atibet la thau Zelensky jiang ti na sim kan vun ngai ding
Yes. You think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can.
not speaking loudly.
Zelensky atong zikle Donald Trump in arak bot chat JD Vance in arak bot chat sak ching tika du vekin Zelensky hi tong thelo chule tong kam nal zut zau asifon lawi mirang hi aswa ke tong asilau pha thon Zelensky hi athar ta hak ro ri sikau an panin Donald Trump le JD Vance in an hun so zau tak chu hina Zelensky in zangfa ten ral boi nak thu ring zeti kan tong asile pakhat khat nan changding tia nan ruat ati hina Donald Trump in atong hun bo chat saki ani chu ring zetin atong lo pi ring pi na tong si lo naram pin harsanak maksak atong so ne si avunti Zelensky tong kam
Your country is in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning.
I know.
Zelensky hin thu ka sut theimo ka sang theimo tin avun tire raunan Donald Trump in no anga lo na tong tam tuk naram pi harsatnak na men lo atong si avunti thawi
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our.
Donald Trump in naramin harsanak atong rawasi hi ati Zelensky khalchun a ka thei si ka thei tok kau ati Trump in simpe mi chu naral na ne lo kan ma ruanga van that thak zetin naraswak thei fang so na si hi ati atong kam na zet asi Zelensky tong mi kan vun ngai pe ding
Our country is staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in
Zelensky kha atong the man hlana Donald Trump in avun nai nok thau tika ziang simpe ti mi thei silawi kavun rel ding etui asim mi kan thei zat Mr. President kan rama kan chak zetin kan ralboi thokisin kan ma ten kan chun kan lunga oi tuk kan lung oi thu karel du ati Donald Trump chun hina atong rak bo chat saki
in this cabinet.
We gave you through
I
this
said
stupid
thank you.
president $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and
voted
your
for
men
your
are brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about West
If you didn't
You
have our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment,
Donald Trump hin ral thuam tam zet kan lau bom billion tam zet kan lau bom asi chulo sela chu van sang nan lam ding asi ral thuam lau bom sela nam buai nak hi kar hi songmena achem ding tin atong i chumia Zelensky hi atong tum re raunan Donald Trump hin arak bo chat sak thau tika atong theilawi du vekin a sang theilaw
equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days.
Zelensky khala te veloi Putin in nithum sunga kan lading ati ka thei kau nithum sunga kan lading ati nithum sunga kan the ding ati silom ka thei rak ti ve zarni sunga nati asie asitok kau ti Donald Trump in hina asimbet
It'd be a very hard thing to do business like this. I
Again,
tell you.
just say thank you.
I said a lot of times thank you to American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements.
JD Vance hi arak rolo zeli hina hin lungoi thu simson hen ati Zelensky chun America mi people hena lungoi thu voitam pi kasim zawe ati JD Vance hin adu chuang lawi kan lung rol lau ti kan chawhlang keyu kan thu amhuak lau na hi kan bot chat mai kayu America media poll mai hitivek thuboi nei hi athalau ding nati suala si ti kan thei hau kho ati
Agreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on
I
over
understand,
there.
sir.
I think it's
I
very
understand.
important. That's why I kept this going so long.
JD Vance khan American mipi mai le media mai hitiveki nang mai mo nak pari kan elo re rau hi thil tha silau kan du tok ke yu ati Donald Trump in asilau hi kan thu hi American mipi le media poll khalin rak mu hai se ati namu kau American mipi polin ziang kan chang ti mi hi mu ve hai se athupi zetin karuat chuna si chan re deu kan tul nak lungoi na thiam atul si ti khan Donald Trump hin avun sim thau
You have to be thankful. You don't have the
I'm
cards.
thankful.
You're buried there. You're
Zelensky chun kalung oi tuk si lung oi thu kalau simre raw si ati
People are dying.
tell you
You're
again,
running
I
low on
know.
soldiers.
Don't-
Listen,
don't please,
you're running
Mr.
low on
President.
soldiers.
Zelensky hin Mr. President ile pire raw la ipile yo la tin atong re rawi Donald Trump chu atong ape thau
Damn good thing.
Mr.
And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I wanted this. Look, If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the.
ตัวคันโดนัลด์ทรัมป์นะซิมเบตมีจุกัดนั่นเองแล้วเขาโคนับภูมิถูซีมีปีตั้มตกอันทีนารากับอันมัลวีวาวนังจนบวยนักจลนาดูเรากะจลนักตัวกระดูเราเริ่มได้นักตัวกระดูเรากาเฟวีวาวดิ่งกระดูมีจุกะละดิ่งติดทุนเรลจุนทิลชาสวบปีเราดิ่งเจ้านิกทิมนักตัวหินดาวนักจลมโนลาเจเร็กอาซัมนนเราดิ่งนามินุงโปลันที่นนเราดิ่งกะเราเตรียมงามาซีตี
War,
but you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire
with guarantees.
Because you get a ceasefire.
Zelensky in hina CA buenak chemtar kadu tok asinan jiang so tiam kamnak jiang so quarantine impact theimi tin avun sut beti Donald Trump hidu law tong bet
Ask our people about ceasefire what they think.
That wasn't with me.
For you what
that wasn't with me.
Hina Donald Trump in ral buenak chemtar kadu law ne ti silaw mo kay chu ral buenak chemtar kadu jiang atile lungkim nak ai rangin dainak nanga dingati chumia Zelensky khalhin avun simvere raw kan mi people rote henu kan mi people du madu law ha raksu ta henu titiang in kha avun tong chile veten Donald Trump in keile nan mi pi jiang han pe parok na law pi hi thu chu mismat law mishan tlai law Biden timi pai ronga asi ati
That was with a guy named Biden who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me.
Hina Zelensky hi ka warna sa Donald Trump in President Biden na soy sel rawlaya na president na si nang mai president na raksi ati avun sanglet asi Donald Trump atong pe
That was with Obama who gave you sheets and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
Kati kanen thu elok cha chemi Donald Trump in anet naki asimmi chu rakum hik Obama ronga asikha ani chun lungkim nak chanha alope asinan ke chun kala swakir na lung oi thiam atul zat ding kat na nei lo kan ni tho chun kat lek ding na nei kan lo chun kat lek ding na nei lo si ati himi kat anti mi hi political tongkam asidingi jiangtin kan let ding ti kha kavun thei fiang che lawi kat tin karun man ve na si hi ram hi president ve karlak thubuai thukam elok na hi rakngai rakzau re rautika zautlan thavut vawi rampi president ve hitvekin naw hak ate bangin antawa bup bawchu khuima chana chun vun ro rautika ni tla suak jiang lama wasi phana Ukraine lam hi thazang malan sitika palbet ne nen chu antong raw kawi Russia in anmu suaman ne nen rauti laya tua US president le vice president rawrin America ramatlon tuma anrak thot nek neki himi kanzir theimi chu zawzaw khal kan sile kan malema chak terok hi athupi tok malema chak theli kan tuok ding hi athupi zoi mu somle zoi naw talle zoi palbet tong lo dingin kan malema kan chaok teratul timi hi kan hu swa theimi se jianglama si khale hiteram hi karlaka dainak aum theiding hi athupi asan chu Ukraine hi Russia ram ro chun archal tiat te si ram fate tak te si Russia and Ukraine asim pe vivawi hi ral buena adai law sia chun Ukraine hi antla sevi vawding alhei chen US hin dollar billion tam zet anrak bom zaw mi si ronga hi USA bom nak hi andong non law sia chu tui Donald Trump simvek hi ral buena hi zar khat zar nia chem mading si Russian achimi thu maiding kisi chuidin hunan si ronga Ukraine franga din hun thalaw zet si an kalaka remna thei ram selati chu du thu sam zet si ti tumikron law hlom thei sun chu hi moen ka chem tarding in rakhir tu nan za te para kalunga oi